Good morning. Today we're going to be looking at another simple communication device called the Italk2. You can see that this device has two message possibilities. The particular one that we have has levels, so there's 3 levels, so therefore there's a potential for 6 messages to be built into the device, but with 2 choices for each level. It's a very simple device to use. It's really a fun one to use for kids who might want to be involved in maybe a motor lab activity or any kind of activity within your classroom where they can do 2 choices. So that could be a sorting activity, a motor activity, reading a book, all different kinds of things, social type things, all different things. We're just going to run through the way that this is set up. It, of course, has the 2 buttons that you can see. They are the type that screw off and screw on, and they come with an assortment of colors, so you can change the colors depending on what your student needs to have or what they can see best or whatever. They do have the little clear caps, as you can see on the yellow button, the clear cap that will keep your icons in place without you having to glue or secure them with Velcro. And there is a divider here, so it does help with those kids who drag that they will be able to have a separate area for each button and maybe have some improved accuracy with that. There's a little slide out thing that you can use to also put an image or some kind of prompt in so that it will hold that prompt with this little clip. You might find that useful. On the back side, we have the speaker itself. We have a couple of different things: the record button, the power button for the volume, and then 2 input output jacks, one for each side of the switch. And so those could be alternative switches that if a student is unable to touch, they could activate the message in the device, or it could be to activate a device that's plugged into the iTalk. On the side, you'll see we have the little slider that lets you move between the 3 levels. So that's the important part, is to remember which messages are programmed on which level so that you can have it on the right level and get the right messages. On the bottom, we have the battery door, and it does use a 9-volt battery, so like a transistor radio battery. And that just pops in there like all the other Ablenet devices do. Very simple. So the recording directions are on the back of the device, so it's easy to remember how to do these things. But all you do is turn it on. You're going to press and hold the record button until it comes on. And then for each button, you're going to press and hold while you're speaking. This button is red. This button is yellow. And then you're going to re-hit your record button so that the light goes out. And now on level 1, I have this button is red. This button is yellow. And if I wanted to, I could record on level 2 and do the same thing. So we're going to press and hold the button. Stop. Go. And press again. Stop. Go. But if I slide back to level 1, this button is red. This button is yellow. So there you kind of get the idea that you would go then to level 3 and record your messages in there and have them all ready to go. So it makes it more efficient for the teacher to have the messages recorded in there so that they don't have to record in between each step of everything that they're doing. So take a look at the iTalk2 with levels and see if it might be a neat way to incorporate your students into your classroom activities.